Good evening and welcome to the PFDA Single Gender and Mixed Nationals 2026.
Media Night.
Media Night.
Kalimutan, this is going to be our Media Night. Anyway, why don't we introduce first ourselves, guys, to everyone here.
Yes, my name is Kaiza.
And I'm Paul from Davao, and
I am from Butuan City and we are your hosts for tonight's
So-
Media Night. So ano mangyayari ngayon?
ano ba? Mga ilang beses naman natin yung ginagawa together. Anyway, just like the usual thing na ginagawa natin, we will be calling later on players from the different teams joining this year's Nationals. Of course, this is going to be the second time around that the PFDA Nationals will be held here in Tagum City. Yeah, so
And the first one was in
Yeah,
way back
way back
12 years ago.
so that was year
2014.
2014. Yeah.
Yes. So actually I have something to tell you, Paul.
So what's that?
This
What's that
is-
thing?
This is my first time joining nationals.
Oh.
Yes, and I'm very
Not
not as a player.
here.
Yes, not as a player, but I'm very
Yeah.
happy that I get to be a part of it alongside with you and the rest of the teams with us tonight.
Yeah, more than anything else, me, myself, and I is very excited for what will be happening tonight as well. This is the first media night collaborated with the PFDA. Everyone is so excited, not just for tonight, but for the remaining days for the PFDA Nationals mix and single gender.
Yes, ayan.
So guys, why don't we call some players now?
All right. So before we call on to the players, I just want everyone to know at home, online, that since we will be doing this live, we also want you guys to participate as well. So we want them to put in their questions in the comments below.
Feel free to drop your
Yes,
questions
and
on-
we will be reading them in front of our guests tonight.
And aside from Kaiza and me, some other friends, especially from All About You, will be having their questions as well towards the players.
Yes, and I heard Sir Don also will
And
be questioning.
Jeremy as
and
well.
Jeremy
yeah.
as
So
well.
We'll
Yes.
be calling them later on as well.
Yeah. So, ayan guys, let's take a very quick break and we will be waiting for your comments. And when we come back, we will be asking our guests, our first batch of guests. Ayan guys,
We'll be right back after a very short break.
see ya. Ayun. So we have our first batch, guys. Introduce yourself. From what team and from what hometown are you representing?
My name is Jelmark, the spirit captain of Team Firefly.
Let's go.
And good evening, everyone. My name is Aljan Juan from MUFC.
I'm Doy from DDN United.
Let's go.
I'm Myong, and isa ako sa 18 Marines na nagdala ng ano. I'm Myong from SSG.
First question.
All right, first question. So, we have here our first batch from Region 11 and Region 12, so if not mistaken. So, I'll go first for Team Firefly. So, as we all know, it's been 12 years since the last mixed nationals that was held here in Tagum City. No? So, what are you excited most about having this year's mixed and single gender nationals here in Tagum City? And of course, what can you say about your preparation for your team?
As for Team Firefly, we've been around for 15 years, and we are really ecstatic with our experience, considering that for the 15 years that we've been together, it was such a dream. It was actually a dream for us to really go on the fields for nationals. And now that we have fulfilled that dream, and finally it's now back in Mindanao, we took the opportunity to really represent our region, Soxargen, on the national fields. And as for the preparation, actually we only tackled majority on team chemistry, considering that it's been over I think 1 year that we've been competing together. 1 year of dormancy, competing together, and coming back in such a big stage. It's really quite. Kumbaga, it's a restart or a reset for us to really work together and to play together as one team once again. So as for preparations, the chemistry work, the usual strategies, and of course the body of work itself, which is the physicality, and of course the mentality that comes with it.
Ayun. So what a Miss Universe kind of answer from Gelmark. Thank you so much for that. Now I have a question for Mlang, because you were up against Firefly during the qualifiers, right? And that was what, in April. And now you're up against them again this time when it comes to the national stage. I understand that at that time, sa qualifiers, di ba may ara ka most ang mga gipang hambal ninyo na feedback, ano ang pwede obrahon, ano ang hindi pwede obrahon, ano na. Now that you are up against them again, what are your expectations of you guys both representing Region 12 in nationals?
Okay, para sa amin, sa aming part sa MFC, masaya kami kasi dalawang team sa Region 12 ang nag-represent sa PFDA. And para sa amin, kahit sino sa amin manalo sino manalo sa mix sa amin, parang sa aming part panalo na rin kami if silang mananalo. So masaya lang.
Yes. Yes. Kung ano yung na irarating ninyo sa nationals na stage, knowing that two teams are representing the same region, that's already a win for you both. I see that. So we have another question.
Thank you very much, contestant number 12. Yung tanong ko lang dahil alam ko what I love about Mindanao na nangyari sa Mindanao is because of the qualifiers na nangyari. Dahil sa sobrang daming magagaling na teams dito. And I would like to congratulate kayo na nasama kayo, na qualify kayo. Yung question ko is, what does qualifying and competing at nationals mean to your team this year?
Sir, can you repeat the question?
Okay. Contestant number 7, here's your question. what does qualifying and competing at nationals mean to you this year?
Okay. It's our first time na mag-join the nationals, and of course it's a great opportunity, no, for us. So being ano to qualify sa qualifiers and then sa nationals, it means so much to us because hindi lahat na bibigyan ng opportunity, no, to join. Even sa qualify pa lang kasi sinasala talaga ng ating committee kung sino yung mga teams na pwedeng mag-join. And especially when we were able to enter na yung sa nationals na talaga. So, grabe yung saya ng aming team, especially that parang some of us are na sir ba, parang papunta na sa yung age is papunta na sa hindi naman retirable na age, pero parang na talaga sa so at least naka-experience kami, and also some of our teammates are also yung mga bata pa, so at least at their young age naka-experience na sila. So, and we are very thankful, no, sa PFDA and kay Sir Alex that they take this chance na gawin sa Davao del Norte ang ating nationals. That's why we are the Davao del Norte United na team.
All right, well said. The team captain of Davao del Norte United, right?
No, player.
All right, so thank you so much, our representative from Davao del Norte. Now this time, let's have the team captain of Southside Guerrillas, another team from Davao City. All right, so this is a public knowledge. I mean, this is an ultimate community knowledge. Out from this first 4 teams that we have here for this media night, it is Team SSG who played most in different stages. So what are you most excited about, and what do you think is the most challenging part para sa Team SSG this time? Captain Myong. Saan ka mas na-excite to play up against this team, or what is going to be the most challenging part playing for this year's both single gender and mixed nationals? Tama ba? Because SSG is going to have a representation for both single gender and mix.
Hello, good evening everyone. Hindi ko po tinulak si John Vic kanina. Anyway, so ba? Maybe yung pinaka second question ball. Exciting na part na or pinaka-expected namin is wala. Kina-expect ko lang na gusto ko mag-turn out yung event na maging successful and maging fair and honest ang mga laro. And sobrang excited na bumalik ulit yung yung nationals dito since yung last time na 2012 pa. And it's been 12 years na, no. And excited sana kami na makaharap or magkaroon man na sana ng teams, especially sa mixed division na magkaroon ng team na coming from Luzon, pero yun nga, one team lang from Visayas na ang nag-participate. Pero sana hindi naman tayo ibibigo ng mga teams coming from Mindanao, no? And magiging hopefully may magandang resulta ang event, and saka good luck sa lahat ng teams na nag-participate, and talagang siguro maraming may nag-qualifier na games kasi nga naging accessible na yung event, and sana magkaroon talaga ng rotational na venue for nationals para mas maging accessible siya sa mga province na teams. And yun lang. Hopefully safe and walang major injuries this tournament.
Ayun. So before I let you guys go, there are people online who want to give you guys a shout out. So, si Kuya Jess daw, watching from Davao. Musta kayo dyan sa Pinas? Sabi niya. And then we also have a shout out to Kuya Joven. Manghiram daw si Mama og kabo. Sabi ni Lyndon. Okay, so that's it, guys, for our first batch of interviewees. Say hi to the camera. Say bye to the camera. And then, dito sa front. Hi, bye. Okay, and then you guys can proceed now to the exit. And then we will be welcoming our second batch of interviewees. So we got women's team, Vicious Girls, Davao Women's, and Morena. Vicious Girls, Davao Women's, and Morena. Bubays also is here. So, Bubays. So, apat kayo girls. Vicious, Dav Women's, Bubays, and Morena. Come. Oh, dito. So, ayun guys, no? So while we're waiting for our players or representatives once again from Vicious, Davao Women's, Morena, and Bubays, we will be reading out some comments online. We got shout out to Denden. Ay, dito wala. Hi, shout out to Denden daw. Sino pa? Let's effing go, SSG. Hi, Ate KS. We hope you're doing well there. There's also a shout out to Florence J. Melo. Ayaw sigig shot kay sayo pataog uy, nationals! Ayaw mo pag-shot! Wait, di na sa inyo, guys. Who else? We got... Gamitin mo na Tagalog mo. Nag-Manila ka naman last year. Mego ka pa. Ayan. Okay. So we also have SP Girls. SP Girls. SP Girls is also joining us for this batch. So guys, we want this online live to be as interactive as possible. So if you want to ask some questions or gusto nyo mapa-shoutout sa amin ni Paul, hi sa camera. Mag-comment lang kayo dyan. So, ayan, andito na ang ating next batch. Ready?
Uy, huwag masyadong galingan nga. Wait, closer. O, apat tayo.
Oo, closer girls. Ayan. Cute naman yun.
Kinakabahan ako. Alam na kami kasi.
Okay, girls. Okay, so we have one microphone in front. Whoever wants to answer first can go. The first question is, hindi naman first girl. Wala akong question. Hindi, gusto ko lang introduce muna sa inyong selves, and then from what team, and then from what location or hometown. Okay.
Hi. Hello. Hi, I'm Army from Morena, Manila.
All right, can we have it again?
Army from Morena.
Yes, we have a representative from Team Morena, and this one, kilala ba natin to sa lahat? Alright, let's mag-ingay for. Ako na lang ba? Alright, do it yourself.
Hello po, I'm Isa Chua from Vicious Girls.
Alright, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Irish from SP Girls.
Yan, Irish. Ang daming Irish na magagaling na players, di ba? Alright.
Hi, I'm Laika from Davao Women's.
Wow, and Laika is also here. And thank you for gracing our media night. We all know that bumiyahe pa talaga kayo coming from different places, diba, in the Philippines. And are we now ready for the first question? So this question goes to, of course, I wanna throw this question away to someone from Team Morena. Ayan. Yes, Team Morena. Ano ba yung concept ng ano ba yung concept ng team name natin? Bakit naging Team Morena siya? Bakit naging Team Morena yung tawag?
Ayun, so yung mixed team namin kasi is Kayumangi. So for the single gender is Moreno for the men's and Morena for the women's.
Ayan, very very short answer lang naman. And short and concise. Let's have this time our courser Don. Are you now ready for your question?
Thank you.
Bigay ng question. Iba-iba pala.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 12. Ang tanong ko ay sa kay sino nga yung isa? Laika.
Miss Laika.
Good evening po from Davao Women's. Among all the tournaments you've played, what makes nationals different?
Hello, good evening po. I think out of all the tournaments I've played, this is nationals. So from the word itself, national. So it's like a nationwide event. So nobody misses nationals, except for those na merong mga commitments. But yeah, if I can be here, then I'll be here. So yeah, that's nationals for you.
Para kay Isa Chua. Alam ko ilang beses na nag-champion yung SP Girls. So, what would winning nationals represent for your team beyond the trophy?
Ang hirap naman ng question. Grabe naman yung question.
Can you repeat the question, please? Sorry.
Ulit nga po.
Question number 7. What would winning nationals represent for your team beyond the trophy?
Thank you for that wonderful question. I think every year naman we try to get that that goal. So winning this tournament siguro ito na yung pag nanalo kami dito, ilang years na ilang years na preparation siguro. So, hindi lang yung trophy, pero siguro sa ilang times namin na attempts na mag-gold. At yun siguro, para magbibigay ng meaning yun para sa amin as Vicious Girls. So, yun. Thank you.
So, years of preparation daw, sabi ni Mrs. Chua. That's from Vicious Girls. All right. So, punta naman tayo sa, if not mistaken, they are the defending champs. Right? We have the representative from SP Women's. Ayan. So, are you feeling any pressure right now?
Yes, but pressure is privilege.
Wow. Anyway, hindi pa yun yung tanong ko. I have a follow-up question. Of course, since you are the defending champs, what can we expect from you going to this year's national? So what can you bring to the table this year?
What can you guys expect from us is nothing but excellence.
Nothing but excellence. So same kind of system na ipapakita nyo on the playing turf. All right. So is there something you'd like to add up?
I think you will expect more from our newbies since we have a lot of new faces and we also lost a lot of key players. So expect new faces from us showcasing what they work hard for this nationals. So
All right. We will take that coming from Irish. So everyone is going to be very excited for the defending champs as well.
Yan. So I just wanna give you guys a question. Anyone can answer. Backtrack tayo for a bit, okay? So for for the other divisions, like ang mixed at saka yung men's natin, nagkaroon sila ng qualifiers. Right? So hindi na qualifiers yung women's kasi yung nag-automatic na bid, automatic pasok for nationals na stage. What are your thoughts on this? Anyone can answer. What are your thoughts or like feelings about this? Kasi 'di ba, konti lang yung women's na nagbid, 'di ba?
I think para pareho I don't know but
Okay.
no thoughts on this because yung qualifiers kasi kailangan yung ilang teams and sa amin kasi walang choice eh. So anim kami, pasok kami lahat. So there's no need for any qualifiers at that. So yun.
Yun. Okay. But doesn't this go to the direction na mas konti yung mga babae na gustong mag-single gender compared sa mga lalaki, 'di ba? Na gusto talaga mag-single gender. So ano yung kailangan nating gawin as women leaders to, grow this and develop this sport for women?
Sige, ako na lang. I hope na after ng nationals na to, mas maraming ma-encourage na women's team na sumali kasi it's a privilege to play sa nationals and represent your own region. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so very empowering coming from this batch of interviewees. So parang wala tayong questions online. And kayo guys, parang may gusto kayong i-shout out ng mga fans. May gusto kayo i-shout out or pasalamatan ninyo ng mga sponsors.
Siguro thank you. Gustong mag-thank you sa Kayumanggi, especially for the men's team namin na sinupport kami all the way.
Ayun.
So,
Oo.
yep.
So even in the single gender, men and women still work together. Charot! Ayan! Kaway-kaway tayo sa camera, girls! Say goodbye to our online viewers! Oh, bye, everybody. You can stand up and go to the exit. In the meantime, let's welcome our next batch. We have Iligan, Pancake, White House, SSG Men's, and Sunken Pleasure. Again, Iligan, Pancake, White House Ultimate, SSG Men's, and Sunken Pleasure. So ano bang ganaps natin tomorrow, Paul? Anong ganaps natin tomorrow?
Ganaps, of course, aside from the games, we would like to announce that we still have our bazaars. So, yung market natin, yan. It's one of the most exciting thing talaga. So, especially sa mga first-timers dito sa Tagum. So, we bring this kind of addition, especially sa lahat po ng edition ng LYR Cup natin. And we want our attendees for this year's nationals to experience and to have a taste of our bazaar. Ayan.
Ayan, so we will still be adding to the noise tomorrow because we will be commentating live throughout the day. So pitches 1, 2, 3, and 4, also here in Facebook and on YouTube. Ayan guys, so dito na yung mga guests natin. Maybe, once again, if you have some more questions, you can type them down below. And pwede nyo pa-shoutout, no? May mga fans ka pa, Paul, na gusto mo pa-shoutout. Mamaya na. Ayan. So, eto na yung ating last batch of interviewees. Once again, Iligan, Pancake, White House, Ultimate, SSG Men's, Sunken Pleasure.
Pwede nila English?
Okay.
Pwede Bisaya?
Sige, go guys. Boys, introduce yourselves. And from what team are you guys? Anyone can answer. Yes, go, go, go.
Hi, good evening. Ako di ay si Howard representing SSG Men's. Tama di ba yun? SSG Men's, Howard.
Hi, my name is Akeb. I'm representing Iligan.
Vincent Bandolos from White House Ultimate.
Hi, I'm Dex, representing Pancake.
Okay, hahabol lang daw si Christian. You got a question, Paul? You got a question, Sir Don?
Sino yung nagsabi na ayaw lang si Sir Don? Howard from SSG. Okay, this is for you. Among all tournaments that you've played, what sacrifices did your team make just to get here in Tago?
Since SSG Men is composed naman po of men ultimate players from different parts of Davao, I think the only thing na ni-sacrifice namin is activities. Let's say either with family or opportunities with work. Yun lang po yung ni-sacrifice namin na para makatungtong kami at this stage, kumbaga. Opo, yun lang po ata. Which is still like a very big thing considering na not all of us are single. Most of the team members sa team namin are already married or they already have families or children that they look after. So I think yun po yung sacrifice po namin talaga.
For Dex, boss. Yeah, ako you're the defending champion. So what does it mean to win back-to-back? One in Bacolod and hopefully this year dito sa Tagum.
Good question. It means everything, especially for us. Kasi sabi nga, yun, lagi nating sinasabi sa mga boys and sa team na it took us 15 years to get to the top. Pero it's a different demon, different beast to stay there. We know na everyone's hungry. Everyone want that crown. Everyone want to leave a legacy. Kami, we're chasing history na lang, kuya, doon eh. Yun yung pinakamahirap na part. Actually, very, very good question. Means everything. I mean, to sum it all up, it means everything. Just to cement and whatever happened last year, and then the ability to do it again and again and again and again is like living in a different world. Kaya lahat ngayon, grabe. Hunt or be hunted talaga. So excited kami talaga especially the teams now. Sobrang stock.
Yes. You'll be facing also teams from Mindanao.
Yeah.
That's a big challenge as well. Speaking of teams from Mindanao, na sa qualifiers, we got White House and Iligan, right? So this is the last game that capped the qualifiers in CDO leg. This was the last game, right? How do you feel right now that you will be possibly facing the other again during nationals? Anyone can answer. White House or Iligan?
Good evening. For me, it feels like we should be more consistent, especially from the qualifiers. If we learn something from that experience, maybe we should, if meron po kaming mga learnings doon, is must i-apply namin bukas the next day and sa last day sa tournament, so that we wanna give our more efforts po during the qualifiers po. So, because right now We are full on the roster na, hindi na po kami kulang. Yun po.
Ayun. So, in other words, humanda kayo. Kompleto na yung roster namin. Anong masasabi natin dyan sa Iligan team?
Siguro for me is, syempre, nationals to, so handa din lahat ng teams eh. So siguro depende na lang kung paano i-execute yung mga system, at saka paano mag-communicate each other. Kasi for me, sa base experience ko, kapag gantong level ng laro, hindi na siya more on skill-wise eh. Kasi lahat skilled na eh. So it's more on attitude inside the field. And as a team, or how you play as a family, not just a team.
Yes.
So for me, that's it.
So,
Yung follow-up ko lang sa kay Akeb, kasi it's been a while na nagkita tayo, and alam ko yung last mo na laro sa Iligan is 2017 na Nationals, no? Then naging Boracay Pirates and ano na. Ang tanong ko is, ano ba kaya yung feeling na nakabalik ka, na nandun ka sa Dubai for so many years, then bumalik ka dito for this Nationals, and makakasama mo ulit yung mga katropa mo sa Iligan?
Para sa akin po, siguro ang saya. Sobrang saya po kasi iba yung laro sa Pinas eh. Alam ko eh. Tsaka kapag feel ko na top, example for magiging top ka sa Pinas, kaya mo ding maging top sa buong mundo eh. Yun yung feeling ko eh. Kaya, tsaka din, syempre, to inspire the next generation kaya doon. Kasi ako tumatanda. Kasi dyan tayo papunta eh. Gaya lang din ng ginagawa nila dati sa amin, yung mga nauna, nandyan sina Coach Bulantoy, di ba? So, ini-inspire nila kami noon na maging talagang, wag lang maging magaling sa loob ng field, kundi magaling din outside the field. Galingan nyo kung, sa buhay nyo. Kasi at the end of the day, ang ultimate nandyan lang palagi. Para sa akin, ang totoong laro pagkatapos ng ultimate eh. Yun talaga yung important. Tsaka excited din talaga ako. Pero ngayon, focus po ako sa laro. Excited po talaga ako. Sana maka-perform pa ulit.
yeah, excited din kami para sa inyo. And excited kami mag-commentate, mag-cover sa inyong mga laro bukas. So I just wanna throw one last question. Anyone can answer again. So, it took 12 years for PFDA Nationals to come back to Tagum City. What does it mean now for the next Nationals for you guys? Or where do you see this coming? Or where do you see this going, rather? In the future? What do you hope for the future ng mga Nationals natin?
In the part of us, for me, sa Luzon naman, kasi hindi naman pwede puro bam-bam, nationals, right? Very important also na may representation held in different areas of the Philippines. That's why it's nationals. Now we're leaning towards we want kung saan yung locals dun talaga, or kung saan nagsistay, or saan tumitira yung mga players dun talaga. It gives a sense of pride that we know that the nationals level is umiiko talaga. Kasi from Visayas, then Mindanao, then maybe we might go back to Luzon, ganyan. So, to see now that there are a lot of Mindanao teams, having the privilege to live here for a couple of months, I know there's a lot of talent in Mindanao. And and I think it's nowhere but up from here. Kasi Ultimate is growing. It's a very, very popular sport. The competition is rising, and we're very much here already, especially Philippines, Asia, Southeast Asia, even in the world stage. Tinataas natin yung level ng competition eh. So, kaya we keep coming back eh. Kaya pag sinabi mong nationals, lahat eh, talagang tigil lahat eh. Focus muna sa nationals eh. When you say nationals, the crown, the trophy, for the next generation also, the kids that are watching, ganda. So, I could say nothing more kung ano ba yung mangyayari this weekend. Pero, I'm sure my friends and brothers here, ganun din yung iniisip regarding sa mga next years.
And lastly, last na talaga. So, anyone can answer this last question. Pag sabihin talaga nating men's or open division, it's going to be a powerhouse. It's going to be a neck-to-neck battle, and it's going to be a do or die. It's a win-win situation or it's a lose-lose situation. So, ano yung dapat abangan ng mga tao or ng mga ultimate spectators natin for this kind of competition this year going to PFDA single gender, specifically for the open division? So let's have first the ano na lang, White House ultimate.
For me, as we all know, the men's division is very skill wise, talent wise, and sa kumbaga nandito na lahat po yung talents and yung mga national team players din po sa men's is nandito po lahat nag-gather. So many players are looking up to those person with experience din po, especially us nga we've been trying to compete with the highest level of ultimate here in the Philippines, and we can say that in the open division we can say that the competition is very high. Yun lang po.
In line sa sinabi ni Kuya, I think what the spectators should expect is dapat subaybayan nila each open division na game. Kasi tama yung sinabi ni Kuya, every national player or every men's national player is kumbaga present sa division na to. So they should expect na every game is neck to neck. Kumbaga, kung sa Bisaya pa, pinachanay ang term. Kasi ayun pakusganay na. So, i-expect po talaga nila na dapat na every game is a must watch or is a must see.
All right, I think that ends our third batch. So once again, let's give it up for Iligan, White House Ultimate, SSG, and Pancake Ultimate. All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Ayan guys, so hello, and almost goodbye. So we just wrapped up our last batch of interviewees, and I'm so excited to witness nationals for my first time. Okay, Paul, bye na. Okay, so ayan guys, we will see you tomorrow, and kung sino yung may magpapa-shoutout. Okay. So, keep on commenting and we will be reading them out mamaya. We will be taking a quick break and then we will be coming back for the last few messages. Paul, do you want to say something? Wala na? Okay, ako na pala yung last word. Okay, see you guys in a bit. We've got Ma'am Frey
Wait, there's more. So just when we thought that the last batch is going to be our last batch na kanina, no? But we have here, coming from the PFDA, of course, our game advisors as well, and our tournament director.
So, ito na yung pinaka-last natin, guys, na batch of interviewees. So, let's take a look at our last batch of guests. Introduce yourself to the phone, to the microphone, and
Hi.
yeah, say hi to everyone.
Hi, I'm Ces Trinidad. I'm the current president of the Philippine Flying Disc Association. President.
Hi, I'm Tita Frey. I help PFDA with events and marketing.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm the head GA for PFTA.
Hello, I'm Ped Lunas, the tournament director for this year's nationals.
Yes.
Okay, so alam naman natin no na 12 years it took 12 years for nationals to come back here. Were you guys there during the first na nandito yung nationals sa Tagum? Yeah, in Tagum City. You weren't there.
No, buntis ako noon. Totoo. Pero no.
So I want to take a look at the backstory. What made the PFDA choose Tagum for this year's nationals?
We saw the level of competition that Mindanao in general talaga it's the community has been growing, and we admire the work that Sir Alex Rubinos and the LYR group has done, and we think it's about time to bring nationals to a different venue para just so that we can reach more people, more teams, and more communities.
And so far, you believe we've reached that objective?
Yes, I think we did. I think versus the last couple of nationals, we have the most teams from Mindanao now. I think it's because of accessibility and affordability as well.
Yes. So I want to ask the rest of the panel. What does this mean for the next nationals, the next year's nationals, not just for 2027, but also for 2028 and so on? Like, where do you want to put this on the map next time? Are we looking at Mindanao again? Are we swinging to Visayas or going back to Luzon?
I guess it depends on many factors eh. Logistics like yung field, ganyan, yung accessibility, and I think we've always fantasized na dapat may regionals muna bago magkaroon ng nationals. So yung mga ganun, I guess we're thinking about it and open naman kami to suggestions kung ano yung gusto
Okay.
yung mangyari. Like PFDA is open to hear out kung ano yung mga suggestions niyo for
Ayan, so I
moving
think
forward.
our online viewers heard that. So guys, kung may suggestions kayo, where yung nationals
Bawal
next
mambash.
year? Oo. Comment nyo ha kung saan nyo gusto mag-nationals.
namin pag
Pero no promises. No promises. Tingnan natin yung factors yung sinasabi natin.
Kasi 'di ba maraming ideal scenarios na pwedeng gawin. Madaming pwedeng gawin eh, pero kasi yung kung how we go about it, yung execution yung medyo mahirap, especially since we have this nationals yearly. So I guess we'll see. As long as we have the support of the community, I'm sure we can do anything.
Yeah.
Kuya Don.
Yeah. So, hindi. Yung sa akin lang naman kasi ilang taon din tayo nandun tayo sa Bacolod for the nationals. And yun nga, bumalik na tayo dito sa Mindanao since 2014. So, ano kaya ang ma-expect natin? Hindi nyo masasabi pa kasi hindi pa tayo nag-umpisa. Since day zero pa lang tayo ngayon. But ano na kaya yung pwede nating masabi na there will be something different than the past nationals?
I think one of the unique factors that we have for this year is that we did mixed and single gender together. And we see na marami rin pala. I mean, there's a lot of teams who wants to join. And I think the vision is that we wanted to create an environment, a competitive environment for more teams to aspire to. Kasi syempre, if it's single gender, definitely for the past how many years, we are seeing the same people, the same teams competing. And that created the notion na parang, sige, hindi na lang muna ako mag-join, or I don't have a team to join, next year na lang. And putting in a mixed division, we're seeing new names, and I'm very excited to see the faces to those names. Say they're new. Even the team names are new to us. So I think that's something new, na marami tayong makikitang new talents, or at least it's always been there, and now it's their time to shine.
Yung bring up ko lang yung GA program. So first time yun dito sa provincial. Tapos si
Yes. Okay, so but before that, I was gonna ask for Alex, regarding the GA, because as for small time players like me, no, we already have in our minds that Ultimate is really a na game, diba? So like, officiating. Yes, self-officiating game. And we already know what the rules are. In fact, you can't play if you don't know the rules. So what now is the value that GA brings to the table, and what is your presence ano yung expected namin na makukuha natin with GA being in the field, especially now since it's the first time na nag-held si GA ng training, no, for aspiring GAs as well.
Yes. So this is the first time we're doing a clinic in Mindanao, because usually it is being held in Manila. So most of the GAs that we have that is WIFDF certified is based on Manila. So if we're doing nationals or regionals, it's a good thing that we're gonna have GAs from different parts of the country. So in that case, it's gonna be feasible for the organizers to have different sets of GA crew, because of course there's language barriers as well. And as a GA, the difference is that, of course, Frisbee or Ultimate is a self-officiating sport. So the role of the GAs is to provide a better experience, not just for the players, but also for the spectators. So, of course, Ultimate is growing. There are people who don't know Ultimate is, and we want them to be hooked by just watching the game itself. And we are there to have the games run smoother, help the players as well during on-field discussions. But still, even though there are game advisor, it's still up to the players to come up with a resolution and according to the rules itself. We're just there as a helping person for everyone.
I see. So, GA also adds to the spirit of the game in that way.
Yes.
Ayan. So, we have, syempre hindi naman papalampansin natin to yung opportunity na to na hindi makakasalita si Peds on camera. So, we have a question for Peds. Hello. We just witnessed everywhere yung online natin na mga news, no, na palaro in Agusan del Sur just finished last Sunday. Now, ano bang yung kailangan natin gawin as a community para mapunta or malagay ang Frisbee, Ultimate Frisbee, in nationals? In palaro, rather, in palaro. Ano yung gagawin natin or ano yung magagawa natin as PFDA or as a community para ma-push natin yung Ultimate Frisbee in palaro? Sa SEA Games also.
Parang hindi dapat ako yung parang hindi po
Or what are your thoughts on it?
Sumasagot nito parang si President.
Or what are your thoughts on it as a tournament director?
As a tournament director, syempre, I think yung support ng community and how we run our tournaments, if talagang well organized, tas talagang yung level of competition is there. And yun nga, lagi may media night tayo, may live streams tayo. So we are out there, and kapag nakita tayo, and as long as yung buong community unites, I think yung impact na yun from there will bloom into, yun nga, yun pa, nag-champion tayo sa SEA Games, and then yun, yung mga ganun. So, I think, yun nga, the support of the community is very vital to the life of ultimate frisbee here in the Philippines. Yeah.
All right, thank you. I think it's not only our tournament director who's
tas,
going to say something.
Sorry.
All right. You
Ay,
continue, sir.
tas yun pala, I think yung grassroots din is a big part of the dun sa palaro, kasi as we introduce the frisbee to the kids, yung ganun, yung community, dun talaga mag-grow yung ultimate frisbee.
All right, thank you. That's coming from our tournament director, right? So I think any other thoughts coming from our let's hear this time from Frey.
Kailangan ng support ng PSC. I mean, we're working on it naman. For sure.
PSC,
I think one of the major concerns na I noticed, kasi like in Manila especially, hindi part ng varsity yung frisbee, the ultimate frisbee. So, kino-convince ko yung anak ko, sabi ko sa anak ko, ikaw magsimula. Just sa school mo, diba? So, I don't know, maybe kasi we're growing old. So, you wanna start them young. I think there are some programs. Like in Manila specifically, we have Empower Kilanina. Kami, nagbe-beg night kami. We want to keep that growing. Pero yung mga bata, like, it would be ideal na may tournament rin for the children. Then, kausapin yung mga schools. Basta for me, I think it's yung grassroots and then schools and then magiging yung palarong pambansa, parang dun papunta. Kasi like football, biglang boom eh. Everyone's playing mga U5, U7, minsan nag-iibang bansa pa sila. So how can we replicate that for frisbee? Something to think about now.
All right, thank you, Frey. And how about our PFD president?
Well,
Any more thoughts?
Just echoing what Frey said, I think it really starts with, well, number one, getting the support of government, in creating more programs na parang chicken and egg rin kasi siya. When you go to a school, they would ask for coaches, and they would ask for certificated or accredited coaches, and that's something that the PFDA has to be able to do, incorporate, parang create a program for coaches as well, how to accredit them, how to certify them. Something that we're exploring also. We are consulting with our neighboring national federations for that. How are they doing it in their countries? Kasi honestly, we check also with WIFDIF, wala pa rin naman silang certification courses as well. But end of day, we have to start it. Similar to what we're doing with the GA, as part of WIFDIF's direction. Actually, Alex will be our head, program head for game advisor for the Philippines. This is part of our training actually, where Andres is coming here tomorrow. He's from WIFDIF. He's a GA from WIFDIF, and he will be training Alex on how to train future GAs in the Philippines, so that we can run our own program without having to wait for someone from WIFDIF to come in. So Alex, together with the rest of the board, will work out schedules, will partner with different tournaments around the Philippines para to conduct GA clinics alongside with their tournaments. Para number one, magkaroon ng GA sa tournament show. Second, we'll have more GAs in different regions. Para you guys, as we grow, may chance yun kasi ang next step doon is an international certification for GAs. And the Philippines will be sending the best. Siyempre, hindi nag-stop yun ng isang training tapos na. May scoring system tayong gagawin, may pointing system tayong gagawin, may ranking system tayong gagawin for GAs para to make sure that they're ready for the international accreditation, which will allow them to GA in WIFDIF tournaments. So we're trying to create opportunities outside the Philippines for everyone.
All right, thank you. That's coming from our PFDA president. Let's give it up for Ses. And this time, of course, Sir Alex don't want to miss this thing here. So Sir Alex would like to ask you a few questions.
Now, this is for Peds and Alex. So, my question is, you are the tournament and spirit director for this tournament, right? So, medyo mahirap siya and it's a tall order to handle talaga kasi high level yung competition. And with the technology natin ngayon, everyone is behind the camera lens na and everything is recorded na. What kind of pressure or is there any pressure from you guys to handle this tournament? And what are your preparations na ginawa nyo para dito?
Okay. As the tournament director, of course, being in the highest level of competition here in the Philippines, syempre may pressure. I haven't been playing as long as everyone else here. Pero I think the challenge, syempre kung may challenge for the players, and they step up to that challenge. Ako din, I step up to that challenge and ina-accept ko yung pressure na yun to provide I guess, the closest to the WIF-DIF standard. So yun yung maganda naman. Kaya lessen din yung pressure kasi is we have a blueprint to follow. And yung mga past tournaments, yun, sinusundan natin yun. And then we aim to do a better job every time we progress through the tournament. So, and
for me, same with pets. Since I'm not actively playing, but I am active as a game advisor. So, of course, we have to follow what is given on the manuals that we have, the rule book. So, during high caliber tournaments, we have to be open to what is happening and also just observe actually what's happening and be professional about it. So, if there are heated games, we have to be someone they can trust on and be open to listen to them and help them along the way. Because again, what happens on the field needs to stay on the field, and after that, you just have to communicate with your opponents and move forward to something better in the next games.
All right, that's it, Sir Alex. Are we good about that? All right, so of course, aside from those answers you've given us a while ago, we also want to touch the spirit side of the competition. So we have invited someone who has been a constant observer of the game over the years. So Rani, you take it away.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm sorry, corporate habits. Good evening, everyone. Ako po si Rani Absin. I am the technical director of LYR Group of Companies and of course, LYR Ultimate Frisbee Cup. As a constant onlooker and archiver, documenter, chronicler of everything that happens in the field po, we have always talked about the technicalities, especially for PFDA. And since Kaiza asked about pushing Ultimate Frisbee in Palaro, how would we carry over the spirit of the game from here in our tournaments, going toward a more competitive, a more rugged setting, such as a Palaro or SEA Games? How would that look?
Yeah, one of the things is having a good game advisor system. Kasi if we're sending out game advisor, we have to make sure that they pass the highest standards of game advisor. So we make sure that they are rules accredited advanced certified, GA certified as well, not just locally but also internationally. And once you have that certification, you have to own it, the responsibility of a game advisor. So I think that is very helpful in having or pushing for palarong pambansa.
To add to that, I think if we're pushing for palaro, or at least to grow the community through the youth, I would say educating very, very early. I think hindi lang siya yung teaching them how to play the game na in the physical aspect, but really helping them understand the game and really appreciating the game. So talagang educating on rules. How do you make it simpler? Kasi right now talagang the rules are very hard to very technical and hard to understand, and I think that's a challenge for all of us. How do we make it kid friendly? How do you make it simpler and siguro fun to learn and easier? Yung mga hand signals. Yeah, number one, hand signals, diba? That's really fun. Kanina nagko-quiz kami. Ano to? As a mother. So I think that I think more than anything, I think we have to learn find a way to teach Ultimate the rules and the essence of Ultimate in a very much more simpler way that easier to understand for everyone.
Alright. Well said, well said. I think we have been hearing a lot of powerful and positive thoughts and words coming from our guests here. And lastly, of course, the Mindanao Ultimate community is very much grateful for this opportunity. You know what? And lastly, we want to ask a message coming from our PFDA president to end this thing up here.
Wow. First of all, I just want to thank the Mindanao and the Tagum community, especially Sir Alex and the LYR team, for welcoming the idea of having the nationals back here in Tagum. And not just that, talagang giving above and beyond to make sure that the tournament, this Nationals 2026, will be successful and as big as we want it to be. And coming in, bukas na yung tournament, and it's gonna be very grueling with the weather. We don't know if it's gonna be raining the whole day or iinit ba. But I wish everybody the best of luck. And let's keep in mind, yes, we can be competitive, but we can also be very spirited along the way. Let's give our best, not just through the game, but also on how we represent our club, ourselves, and in the sport. Because a lot of people will be watching. So good luck to everyone, and looking forward to seeing everybody in the field.
Ayan, a round of applause to our PFDA and GA board members. Ayan na guys, so a lot has been said, a lot will be done tomorrow. Once again, we are, sorry. Hi. So, okay, ano na nangyayari dito? Dito tayo sa center. Okay. A lot has been said, as I said.
So guys, before we formally close our media night, I'd just like to ask a few thoughts coming from you as, you know, part of this year's PFDA Single Gender and Mixed Nationals. I mean, I would like to give a special shout out sa lahat po ng mga nagpaiwan dito sa bahay ni Sir Alex. Hello guys, sa lahat po. Can we give a shout po to the people around?
Can you see everyone?
Can you see everyone?
Makita nila yung setting nila dito.
Come po tayo sa camera.
Everyone, say hi. Say hi to the online people. Ayan na nga guys. PFDA Single Gender and Mixed Nationals.
Alright, magingay live here in Tagum City. Of course, guys, any thoughts before we formally end our media night?
I'm very excited and I want to bring this energy up tomorrow and the following weekend.
So without much further ado, this has been your host for tonight. This is Paul and
this is Kaiza.
And this is the PFDA Single Gender and
Mixed Nationals 2026 Media Night. Good night, everybody.